Welcome. My name is Victor Tamaraj from the company iPLON in Germany. In this session, I would like to introduce two concepts. The first concept is of open systems technology, interoperability, which are very much needed to create the platforms and frameworks so that we can achieve our goals in the post-carbon economy. The second part, I would like to talk about a use case, monitoring and control of large solar farms, how we use this open technology and have done this solution. Let me start with the first point. It is very important in a so-called decentral open technology or post-carbon economy technologies that solutions are interoperable and they're based on open source communities. It's important that in the future the technologies will not belong to one person or one company, but to a community. And there are a lot of open source solutions available on the market, and we are enhancing them so that they will find their way in the mainstream. So basically, looking at all this, you always have devices on the field. The field devices, it means when you have, you're measuring your voltage or current or any of these electrical quantities or sensors. And these all work at the decentral automatic level. Then the next level, they communicate to the so-called automation level, which has functions of data logging, alarming, data concentration. And at the final top level, these are all internet-based management solutions based on Java, Apache, and all the open source community software. Now coming to the field devices, it is very important that each device is programmed in such a way so that for the external interfaces, they have properties and behavior. So we have to get over from the normal programming with PLCs and structural programming and get into the object-oriented programming world. Yeah. So you start defining all your objects as object name, object properties, and the methods or the behavior of these objects. And each of these objects can then be put together to form small groups of objects or community objects, and they can be hierarchically go up to larger objects. All this is at the field level. We move then on to the next level of automation level. The automation level, classically, they are Linux embedded systems running ARM9, microprocessors. And all these field devices communicate through different network protocols like LONWORK, SCAN. And at this automation level, you store the data, you have the management of the devices. That means what happens if one device drops out, you got to get all the properties of this device, and when you change the device, the data gets back to the newer systems. So all this data management and is done at this level. And the third higher level is the management level, which is all internet-based technologies, Java, and all the open Eclipse and all the open source technologies. So this is a technology mix what we are working with other partners very closely so that they will enable the emerging post-carbon economy. Now I would like to describe a use case using these technologies what iPLON has developed and are in production. We have large solar farms from 1 megawatt to 15 megawatts in Germany, Italy. So we have a lot of experience using this technology. So coming back at the field level, basically you have the solar panels. These solar panels are connected in series, about 20 of them together, and form a string. And strings together, if you have about 30 strings, they have a energy generation of about 100 kilowatts. So at the first level, we have the so-called intelligent field level, which is in the field, having field devices and gathers all the data like voltage, current, and temperature. And at this level, at the decentral level, all the corrections like comparison of voltage, current among each strings is done at a local level. The next level is the automation level. So all these field devices they have internal processing power, and the produced data is then fed to the automation terminal. This automation terminal is typically when you have the inverters in a large solar farms, it's placed near them. Then all the automation terminals send that data to a management terminal, which is basically sending all the data to DSL, UMTS, GPRS, or internet technologies to an internet portal where the customer can access all the information. So we have a solution of total lifecycle management of large solar farms, starting from the field devices, going up to the management devices, and all these being put together on the basis of open source technologies. My company, iPLON, we are about 20 people. We are mainly engineers and technicians, and we are enabling architecture, hardware and software so that they can be used in the emerging post-carbon economy. Thank you.